I ordered one because I was interested in. This is the arrow analyzer by Bearpaw. Because it's always a little hassle with spines of arrows and stuff like this. Comes in a very neat carry pouch, solid. So, but what will you get? You get description, English and German. You have here, as you see, it looks nice, neat. Here's the analyzer, here's a cable, and here is an empty space. So, this is the arrow analyzer. What does it? It measures the spine, it measures the straightness, it measures the arrow weight, and it measures the arrow tip. And what you can do, there's a USB. You plug it into your computer, and then you can read all this data out into your computer in an Excel sheet or whatever. So, cable, tester, manuals. That's all. Good. Looks very well crafted. But how do they say? I didn't realize that because it was only written can be used anywhere with an external power source. So, yeah, sounds, I don't know, fine. So you can use it longer or whatever. But there is no battery, nothing in it. So then, we need to check the manual, what is written there. And there they tell you, you can use a power bank. Plug it in, but be aware, the amount of electricity this thing needs, some power banks will not even recognize that there is something on it. So this thing needs a really little amount of electricity. So my question is now, 259 euros for a well-made piece of German engineering. Why not making there a small lid and put a small whatever these camera batteries in it? Costs €1 more. I would be willing to pay 270 euros for it if there would be a freaking battery in it. So I don't have to always think when I put it out, so wait, now I need a power bank or I need a USB adapter or whatever, I can't use it. So I needed to get a USB. And then the thing is, my wires are down there. So, see, down there. Now I need to get this cable up here. I need this cable here somewhere, kind of like this, which is kind of extremely awkward. So that looks then very professional when you want to check something for your customer. And then finally, let's hope that this one even works. Yes, works. So, and instantly then it's on. So that's nice. So now let me get a little closer. So you see that instantly when you plug a USB in, then it's on. And then it tells you already 161 grain. I don't know, maybe if the last 163 grain, bend arrow, place arrow. So we set it to 0. Then you simply can come and choose whatever arrow you have. These are the Pentalon Hunter Extreme by Bearpaw. Supposed to be 600 spine. You simply put them there, here and here, and you instantly see 317 grain. Good, so you know the weight of the arrow. Now you press down here until it measures. Click. Now you see this arrow is 592 grain or 53.2. This is the other ATA measurement, whatever. So almost 600. Not quite that accurate, but So what you can do then is, now again I have my arrow weight. You press it down once until you get a measurement. Ding! 576. Then you tell him Second measurement, you rotate the arrow 90 degrees and you press it down again. 587, 598. So what you get then is the straightness. See, my first measurement was 576 and my second was 598. So you see this arrow is not the straightest. What you can do else is, which is quite nice, because always having these thingies here and then measuring, you know, and you always need something, and you still only can measure the weight, but it's always important to know the weight of tips, just in case you don't know. So this is an 85 grain tip. What you can do on this device, you simply put the tip here in this hole, click, and it tells you exactly 85 grain. Nice for carbon arrows, because there you have this hole, or you can put it here too. So look at this, check, and it shows you 85 grain. Nice. But for carbon arrows it's nice, but how shall it work with these ones? Because you can't put them in the hole. What you can do is maybe put them like this. Looks not very professional, but at least you see it's 101 grain. When you put it on the other side, it's 101 grain. See if it's always accurate. 101. 100. Okay, so now you know it's a 100 grain, so you can even use it for these tips and everything else, so you don't need one of these anymore, which is nice. So you only have one item. I only wish there would be a battery, but hey. So let's check another arrow. Now we have a wood shaft by Bearpaw. This is, I think, 35 pounds. What is the grain of a wood shaft? And we put the cock feather up, press down, have a spine of 863. What did I say? 309? No, what? 863. Yes. So 860 spine. We turn 90 degrees. 703. Oh wait, I did it wrong again. So we put the cock feather up, press down until you get a measurement there. Tick. Now it has 893. Then you press here. Second measure. 90 degree over there. 702. So 190 spine, whatever, less. So when the grain runs straight, less, higher stiffness. And when you see the flames of the arrow, of the wood grain, less flexibility. Interesting to know. This is what you need to consider when you put on your tips, but this is maybe in another video. So that's nice. You can adjust here everything in the menu. If you want 8A and whatever, you can adjust here everything. That's nice. And your sensor readout, everything cool. I like this thing. Let's see what a bamboo arrow has, huh? 60, 65 pounds. The weight of this arrow, instantly, 543 grain. 520. Then we turn it around, 90 degrees. Yeah, come on, measure. So, always press it down as when you see the yellow marking up there, then you know 488. So this one is way more straight than the wood arrow. We have 520 and 456. More straight is even almost better than the carbon arrows. Now let me check a heavy hunter. Pentathlon heavy hunter, supposed to be very straight, plus minus 006 straightness. Let's see. I only have now the arrow shaft, not a complete arrow. Arrow shaft weighs 365 grain. We bend it once. 545. We turn it 90 degrees. 540. Oh, yeah, cool. There's only 545, 540. So they are really straight. So now you see the difference between cheap wood arrow shafts. Besides this one carbon shaft I showed you from Bearpaw was not the cheap one. It was already the more expensive one. This is the cheapest shaft you can get from Bearpaw. Let's see this one. Of course, you can always reset it to 0. Suck. 317 grain. 597. It's almost 600. It's nice. And now we turn it around. $590. So even this one is straighter than. Can't believe that now. Need to check that again. So, see, these are the Pentalon Hunter Extreme. We test this one again because I don't think that there's something. It's not about Bearpaw arrows now, but it's simply to see 370 grain. The weight is exactly the same as the cheap Pentalon arrows. Black hill foot, I don't know. Zack. 578. Should be 600. 90 degrees. $589. Okay, there's a difference of 10. It's okay. So this is same straightness as the cheap one as this one. Not overly straight, but it's only plus minus 0.003, so it's fine. Straightness here with the Pentalon Heavy Hunter, way better. Straightness with the bamboo for a natural product, incredible. And straightness of a wood shaft, now well, okay, you get what you get. So what to say about this? It's a very nice made and engineered product. The only thing is you plug USB out, and I thought the USB cable is only to read the data, because I didn't read the description, but you know, when you read can be used anywhere with an external power source. Then it's like when you have a small camera and you do your photography or video work outside, then it's interesting to know that you can plug an external power source into your camera, that you don't run out of juice when you film in 4K or something. This is what I thought, so that's why I stopped thinking. No battery in it. It's 259 euros and there's no battery in it. I don't know. It's really amazing. It saves you a lot of hassle, a lot of thinking. You can adjust everything in a menu, one button. And when you want to change, wait a second. When you want to change here something, yeah, takes a while to, so you press the button long. Then you come in the menu, and in the menu you can, here with this, you press the one of the side thingies and see, then you can scroll through your menu. You can adjust here everything. I mean, that's neat that it's well thought through. It's nothing against this, but simply, you know, somewhere I think there's a space in it, because they made this very rigid. That's cool, because you need it solid, that you have always the same readouts. That's nice, but put a battery in it. And now I have to, now I think, that's why they kept the second thingy open there, that you can put an external power bank in it. So I need to get now a power bank that I can use this thing here, because with the USB adapter it's a pain in the ass, and it looks so unprofessional when somebody comes to me and wants that I check his arrows, and I need to put my wires here and whatever. It looks not professional, and for 260 euros item I want it to look professional, but it doesn't work out. So I need now to get a power bank. And on the other side, you know, when you don't want to cut here, you can get a 5,000 milliamp hours power bank for $3 from China, AliExpress or something. And Bearpaw, you know better than me where to get all this stuff in China. You get it where the others buy it too. Then include a small power bank and the USB cable to charge the power bank. it then into your computer with a USB cable. Then of course you use the computer as electricity source, and then you can do your sensor readout. So this is, I don't know. I wish, if I had a wish, and 260 euros, you know, our new Crony has an app. You can connect via Wi-Fi to the Crony with your mobile phone, because everybody has a mobile phone with you, but you don't always have your computer with you wherever you use this. You go on your range, you don't want to take your computer. There is an app, only a suggestion, Henry, so it's no critic. There is an app for this Crony. Then you simply connect your Crony with your mobile phone, and whatever you shoot on the Crony, your mobile phone will know. And then you can export this data to your computer or whatever you want to do. I would think this would be the way more, the more convenient way to do it. Having here a small Wi-Fi transmitter and having a small battery in it. And then I would say fully worth 260 euros. Right now it's for me like a Ferrari, but only has 3 tires, so it's a little limping. My honest opinion, you know, this little bit, this small extra mile. So don't pretend everybody has a power bank or a computer with them. When I wanted to use this thing here simply, or when I go to my range outdoor in Lija and people come, look here, check. I can't. Now I need to get first a power bank. I don't know. Other than that, really incredible, well made, a nice package here. Fits in like nothing, it's safe, it's shock proof, you can throw it around, all good. See, like this, it's in, and then you have your description. Not that I'm a description reader, but I had to because I didn't know there's no electricity, and on the website it's not that clear, at least for me, but you know, I'm a stupid German. So, that's that. Thanks for watching. I think Patreon is coming. Thank you.